Welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to see how to secure your Binance account after you have successfully created your dollar account with it and then verify your account as well. So we are going to see how to secure the Binance account before you can perform any other transaction on the Binance app. So I'm going to leave the video of how to get your account created and verify it with Binance. I'm going to leave it in the description below. So if you don't know how to create an account and verify your Binance account, then you can just watch that particular video to see how it's being done. For that being said, let's move on. So what you need to do is to log into your account. So after you've logged into your account, this is what you'll be seeing. So we said that the first thing you need to do is to click on the arrow. As you can see here, that's the logo of Binance. So you're going to tap on the logo of Binance. That's what you're going to do. So you go ahead and tap on the logo. So once you tap on the logo, if your account is verified, you can see it will be written here as what? Verified. So if your account is not verified, you see it as what? It will appear as what? It's not verified. So once it's verified, you see as what? Verified. So when the account is verified, then you go ahead and then you follow the following process. So you're going to cancel that. So what we're going to do is that we're going to actually tap on that particular option where it says verify. So that's what we're going to do now. So you're going to tap on it. So once you tap on it, you can see an extra level here that we call what? Security. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to tap on security and then we enable the extra layer of security for our accounts. So you tap on security once again. And once you do that, you'll be presented with all these options as you can see here. So the first one here is biometrics or passkey. So we are going to enable your biometric, that is your fingerprint or facial recognition on your account for extra security level. Remember, this is what we call the two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication or 2FA. The next security mechanism that we have here is the authenticator app. So we're going to go ahead to download the particular app from Play Store or App Store, which is going to help us set up this authenticator app. So we see that soon. The next thing we have here is the email, and you can see email is already checked in green because it is already what? Set up. Because during the time we were setting up our account for the first time, we provided our email. So that's why you can see that the email is actually checked. We also have password. So password too, during the creation, you were asked to provide a password. So if you tap on it, you'll be given an option to what? Change the password if you want to. And there are extra options that cannot be found, like your phone number. We need to click on the arrow right here, the one that is pointing down, that down arrow. We're going to tap on that. So let's do that. So we tap on that arrow, and now we can see that now we have phone number right here. So that's it. We're going to go through them one after the other. Then we see how you can enable all these ones. So the first thing on the list is what? The first on the list, we have the biometric. So let's tap on biometric. So we tap on biometric and have this option. It says that instead of logging in with your password, you can log in using your face or your fingerprint. It works well on all devices, so you spend time to read all this. So after you get to understand what you're going to do, you're going to enable this with our fingerprint. So we're going to click on add passkey. So after reading it, you make sure that you select what? Add passkey. So that's what you're going to do. So add passkey. And these are the options we have here. You have security key and we have passkey. So we're going to go ahead and then we select what? Passkey. So we're going to select passkey right there. So tap on it. So when it pops up, you'll be asked to select your account. So as you can see, it says we need to continue. So we're going to click on continue. And you'll be asked to use our fingerprint. So we have to specify, you place your finger to get this one enabled. So remember, if you're using this mechanism, you have to make sure that your phone has fingerprint in there. If not, it's not going to work for you. So if you don't have fingerprint, then you don't have to worry yourself with this mechanism. So we're going to enable it now. So after doing that, you can see that it says successfully added. So now I've secured this account with my biometric or my fingerprint. Remember, if you don't have, if your device or if your mobile device doesn't support fingerprint, do not set up the biometric passkey because you'll not be able to do it. So now that is added, we can go ahead and go back. So now we are done. We can see that now, right when you are done setting it up, you realize that it will appear marked in green. That means that it is set up now. So anytime we are about logging into our system, they will always ask us for what? The fingerprint. All right. The next thing we have on the list is to authenticate, or that's the authenticator app. So another level of security that you need is what we call the authenticator app. So you have to go ahead and then visit Play Store, and then we download authenticator app from Play Store or from App Store. We need to get this app downloaded. So let's head on to Play Store. So we are going to visit Play Store. You can also visit App Store, as I already stated. So you're going to go into Play Store. So this is Play Store right here. So I'm going to go ahead. You also search for Play Store and then open your Play Store. Then you search for Authenticator. Now, when you do that, you can see there are so many authenticators that pops up. So you select the first one. And what you're looking out for is what? Google Authenticator. So this is what we need. So look out for this one, Google Authenticator. So if you haven't installed that, you go ahead and then install that. So we tap on that, and then you can see that I already have it installed. So if you have it installed, you go ahead and then you open it up. Good. So that's basically what happens. So I've already have other platforms linked up here. That's why you're seeing all these ones. So let's go ahead and then we're going to set up our own right away. So we're going to go back to our app. That's the Binance app once again. Then this time around, we're going to go ahead and tap on Authenticator app. Now we go ahead. It says instead of waiting for text messages, get verified code from Authenticator app like Google Authenticator, Binance Authenticator. It works when even your phone is offline. So that's what we're going to be using. So you're going to go ahead and tap on enable. Now, as you can see, it says copy the 16 code digit, as you can see here. So this is the 16 digit code you see with copy in front of it. So we're going to tap on copy so that we can get it copied. So that's what we're going to do right away. So we tap on copy. You see it has been copied to the clipboard. The next thing is you have to open the app that we downloaded, the Authenticator app, and then we add this level in there. Once we are done, we need to come back and then we verify that it has been authenticated with Binance app. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go back to the Authenticator app that we just set up. Then right from the bottom, from the bottom here, you see we have that plus sign below. Just tap on the plus sign, and then there's an option here that is called scan a QR code and then enter security setup or security setup key. So that's what we're going to go for. We're going to tap on security key, and then we're going to provide the name of the app that we are using. So it is Binance. So you can call it Binance. So I'm going to call it Binance app or Binance application, whichever way you want to call it. I decided to call it Binance application. Give it any name you prefer, just call it there. Then the 16 digits code that we copied, we paste it in here. So we tap and then you press and hold and then you paste it right there. So that's what we do. So we're going to do that. So we press and hold and then we paste the 16 digits code. So it has been pasted. And then there are some level options here. It says we have time base. So we leave it as time base, and then we click on add. And right when we do that, and you can see that now we have Binance application added right below here, as you can see from here. So you see Binance Authenticator. So you can see there is also a timer that is reading from here. You can see it is counting down. After it counts down, then the digits that you are going to see here also will change. So that's basically what happens. So now that we are done, we need to go back to Binance and then verify that everything is on course. So let's go back to Binance once again. Now that we think that we are done, so you can see they're asking for fingerprint because I actually set it up. So we need to always provide the fingerprint to log in. Now that we are done, we go ahead and click on next. So in order to verify that the Authenticator app is working or not, you need to get a code from the Authenticator app. So you go back to the Authenticator app, As you can see, this digits that is you see here, that's what we're going to. So we wait for the timer to end and we copy the digit that we see there. So you wait. Okay, so you can see this is the code that has been given to us. That's what we're going to copy, 1840996. But I'm going to press and hold on it. It will copy it for me. So you can see it is copied. Then we go back to your Binance Authenticator app, log in, and then you paste in here the code. You wait for verification, you submit. If everything goes well, so you can see that Authenticator app has been added. So that means that automatically we've been successfully added our Authenticator app verification. So that is taken care of. So let's go back, and then you can see that that level is also taken care of. So the video that is being recorded, you are saying that during the recording there is a session that is not displaying the Binance Authenticator app. So this is an example of how the Authenticator app works. So as you can see, we have the Binance application. That's what we created, we set up. So we just tap on where you see 231. That's what we are talking about. So you press and hold, it will copy that. And then you see there's a countdown reading on the side. Once it gets to the end, it is going to start all over. So now you can see a new code has been generated. And the plus sign you see is what is your below. So the session that is not appearing in the video, that is what I've added here for you to see. Thank you. If you want to add your phone number, you click on phone number. As you can see, you click on add. Then you go ahead and then you provide your phone number. Remember the phone number you're going to provide. So over here, you put in your phone number, maybe 55, whatever phone number you have, just put it there. But note that once you're done, you need to click on get code. They're going to send a verification code to that particular phone number. And then you actually copy the code as we did for the Authenticator app. Then you come and paste the code right here. And then you get your account added as we have done. We go back. So the next thing is for your, so basically that is for the password aspect. You already have it created. So if you want to do that, they are giving you a warning that when you want to do that, that means that it cannot perform any actions on the platform, like withdrawing from the platform, performing P2P selling. We're going to talk about P2P as we move along soon. Any payment services will be disabled for 24 hours because you are changing your password. So that's what you have to note. So we already have it set up, so you don't need to worry so much about it. So this is basically how you can. And then there's one more thing I want us to see. You see, we have an option here called auto lock. So we're going to do that. Let's tap on auto lock. Then there are options available here. So you can see we have our touch ID. That's our fingerprint that we already set up with it. So there's an option. When do you want it to lock up? So there's 1 minute. So every 1 minute, if your app is idle for 1 minute, the system is going to lock out. If it is idle for 5 minutes, but I prefer to go for immediately. So you tap on immediately, so that immediately you are away for a minute, the system, or immediately the system is going to lock up for you. So that's a level of security that you can also check out for yourself. So basically that is the basic few things you need to know about the extra security layers that can be added up. Remember, if you have questions or if you have any comments, you just leave it in the comment section. I'll be available and glad to assist you. Thank you all for your time, and see you in the next video.